Hello everyone, today we're going to be making Joey's World Tours, whatever gets the most views on YouTube, salsa recipe. Now it's a pretty simple recipe that he got from his travels in Machu Picchu. He found it on an ancient wall. Now if you forget the recipe,
you don't need to, there's only so many ingredients, and you even need to write it down to remember.
you just have to go look on your own local wall. Look, there it is. So you're gonna need two 28-ounce cans of whole peeled tomatoes, a half bundle of cilantro, 10 jalapenos, and 1 onion. So I have all that here. Now we have the jalapenos right here in the bowl ready to go. We're gonna boil this up real quick. So I'm boiling pot. So we're gonna boil it for about 10-12 minutes. There we go. Alright, and you're gonna need, I got the Hunt's whole tomatoes here, I got the onion, I got the bushel of cilantro. Now you're gonna need a blender of some type. Now everybody has a blender in your house, but if you don't have a blender, you're gonna use one of these immersion blenders instead, which is what we're gonna use. I clearly don't have a blender, so we'll use this later. Now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our Hunt's tomatoes. Stuff out of my way here. Love opening cans. Did it without spilling anything. Now, I didn't know if this was going to be big enough. I think it will be. I'm just going to pour it all in here. Pour the other one right in here. Now we're going to cut up our onion. So unfortunately I don't have any onion cutting videos, so we're going to go to this video instead. Since I used up all the onion cutting videos, we're going to make a straw poll for this. So go vote in the straw poll here. I got everybody's name in here. You can vote for multiple ones. And in about a week we'll see what the results are, so go check that out. Also, yes, there will be a second video series. I just gotta think of something. You just want kind of rough chop your onions here. You don't need them too fine. There we go. We'll just pour them right inside of our mixture here. Try not to get it all over the table like I did. Get it all over the table, it's not a huge deal. Just pick some of it back up. Alright, now that you have the onions cut, we want to do the cilantro. So you just want half of this bushel here of cilantro, and we're going to do a rough cut on it. Just take about half of it. Make sure you don't mix it up with parsley or anything. We'll just hold on to that for a little while. Now this stuff's really good for you. You can take a shower with it. You can pretty much do anything with cilantro. You can put it in fish tacos. You can rough chop it and put it in your salsa. Just be careful though if you fuck it. Alright, and that should be good. This is all going to get blended together anyway, so we'll put our cilantro right in here. I don't want these stems. Alright, now we just got to wait for the jalapenos to finish boiling. They got another 5 minutes or so. You can definitely smell the jalapeno flavor coming out of this. So it should start turning brown here any minute. It's been our 12 minutes, so we're going to turn it down. We want to make sure we have an ice bath ready to go. We're just going to pop them right into that. You can see they're a lot softer. And I can definitely smell the fucking jalapenos. Crazy. Get these around in here. There. Now with this juice here, you can let it sit, freeze it overnight, and you can make some really cool drinks out of this. You can put some vodka in there and make some little ice cubes, or like jello shots with some of this jalapeno juice, or you can just let it cool a minute and then just dump it right out. I think I'm gonna dump it right out for tonight. But we're gonna give these a few minutes here, and then I'm gonna pull off the stems. Now they're pretty easy to take the stems off of, as soon as I can grab one. So you just wanna just pull the stem right off of it, put them down here. And now I am also like Joey. I really want to taste my food and not the heat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these open here, and we're going to strip the seeds right out of these, because your heat comes right from the seeds in it, not from anything else. And obviously the ancient Machu Picchuans also like to taste their food as well, unlike some of today's cultures that just like to put as much heat into everything that they can. Now while you're doing this too, make sure you don't touch your eyes or anything with the jalapenos on it, or it will burn whatever you touch. Just make sure you're careful of all that. 3 more left. I wonder if it's as hot still without all the jalapeno juice in it. It's got a lot of fucking jalapenos in there though. 10 is quite a bit. That looks good. Alright, now that I got everything done, take your hand blender. Now the reason we use the hand blender is not because it's easier to use a whole blender, but because if you hand do something yourself, it obviously tastes much better. I mean, Dark Side Phil's Italian sauce is made with hand grating his whole San Marzano tomatoes. So obviously if we hand do this, it'll taste much better as well. Try and get this down in here. Pulse it for a little bit here until we can get kind of done in. There, that should be good now. Let's take a look. Yeah, that should be good. And there you have it. God damn it, I never pay attention. I don't know why. Everybody's always giving me shit because I always miss something. But we just got to put in 4 teaspoons of garlic salt and give it a little shake. So we're going to do 2 at a time, and then we'll stir it up in here. You know, and I tried really hard this time not to fuck up the recipe, but obviously I still did.
You don't need to, there's only so many ingredients, and you need to write it down to remember.
Just to mix it around a little bit. There, now that should be better. God, I'm gonna hear it in the comments again. Oh, you fucked up, you can't follow a simple recipe. I can't help that the ancient Machu Picchuans fucked up the writing on my wall over there. Is it still? Yeah, they fucked up the writing on my wall over there. And then I can't follow directions to save my life. Alright, so here's the finished product. It's obviously a little thin because of how much we did it, but that shouldn't be too bad. So I got a little chip full here of the stuff, and we'll give it a shot. It's actually pretty tasty. A little hot from the jalapenos. Woo! I can definitely taste the heat from that. But it's not like it's actually not as bad heat-wise as like a Dave's Insanity sauce or any of the other sauces I've had. It's actually not too bad. I think it's pretty good. Would I say this is the greatest salsa ever made? Probably not. But it's actually not too bad for what it is. Good job. It's actually impressive that I've eaten like 4 chips. I can already feel the sweats a little bit. But the cilantro really overpowers the jalapeno taste. So it really isn't that bad. Unless for some reason all the jalapenos at the bottom. But I doubt that. I mixed it pretty good. So what the hell is that? What's pretty tasty. I don't even need the milk for it. Yeah, anyway. I bet the more I have this, some of my nose starting to run a little bit, but that's always because spicy things get to me, but this is really good. I'll have some with you. If you're scared, I'll have one first.
Should I go light?
Go heavy. It's good.
Well, I don't know how.
I don't care. It's not too bad.
It's good. I thought it'd be a lot hotter than that. I mean, it's got spice to it, but it's not like, I thought I was kind of nervous. Do you not like it?
There you go. That should be a little bit better. Oh, I thought you were going to spit it out. It's pretty good. It's not too hot.